Welcome to TNA Impact Wrestling 2K20, part of the Universe Mode Challenge, where we take 6 different promotions. They've had a draft to select guys associated with their promotion and battle for ratings. Excuse me 1 second. No, what'd I do? What did I do? And I just simulated the whole episode. Wow. What? That's stupid, one little button. Oh, man. I can't believe I did that. Welcome to the Impact Wrestling Report. In this episode, we're going to tell you what happened in this episode of Impact that I accidentally simulated. So for starters, Impact Wrestling is part of the Jeez, I can't believe I did that. Hold on a second. Just give me a second. Wow. You think it'd at least ask me if I wanted to simulate, you know? That's the problem with this game. It's a little too easily to mess up like that. Anywho, we'll make the most of it. Welcome to Impact Wrestling Report. First off, let's start from the beginning. Impact Wrestling is in the Back-to-Back Gaming's 2K20 series Universe Mode Challenge, where it's taken 6 different promotions: Ring of Honor, the mix of New Japan Female and Joshi Wrestling under the umbrella of International Wrestling, NWA Fire Pro Wrestling, which is the mix of all those who have left WWE in about the last year, Impact Wrestling here, ECW Wrestling, which is a mix of classic and WWECW wrestlers, and Ring of Honor, made up of Ring of Honor wrestlers. Now, over the next 4 weeks, these shows will battle for likes and view time percentage, which this episode of Impact should at least do well in viewer percentage. Anywho, this was supposed to be the first episode of Impact Wrestling, but as you see, I hit the wrong button, and it just simulated the whole show. So let's see what happened. Here we see the team of Cole Quinn, El Mago Jr., with their manager, Riley Flash, losing to Impact Wrestling champion, Moose, and Roderick Strong. Next, we have X Division champion defeating Fire Pro Wrestling's world champion, Sin Cara. Sin Cara has been drafted to Impact, but before the draft was the Fire Pro Wrestling champion, so is obligated to be on that show till he loses the title and gets his rematch and loses that. But here in this match of champions, Sin Cara fell to Willie Mack. And Willie Mack may have had a mystery manager? Anyway, moving on. Knockouts champion Jordan Grace defeated Zelina Vega, aka Rosalita. Later on in the night, Tommaso Ciampa, it's been a couple weeks, he spent time in Impact about the same time as he debuted in NXT. I think he attended or competed in a Impact Wrestling recording that aired about the time he debuted in NXT. Anyway, that's why he's on the show, and he defeated Tony Nese, who also spent a little bit of time in Impact Wrestling. These guys are part of their X division, as well as Willie Mack and Sin Cara and Roderick Strong. Also in the night, the tag team champions, the North, lost to the team of Jackson Riker, who I believe is a world title contender, and Hogan, who's not in here to wrestle. He is a manager. So for some reason, somehow, Jackson Riker and his manager Hulk Hogan, Immortal as they're called, faced the Impact Wrestling champions, the North, and defeated them. Interesting. And then the main event, Fortune members AJ Styles, along with his Fortune teammate Bobby Roode, took on Truth and Consequences member R-Truth, along with his partner Consequences Creed. R-Truth with the upset. R-Truth been getting some wins in this 2K20 series. Before the draft, he was in NWA and defeated Ric Flair. Impressive on his part. So that pretty much sums up this episode of Impact. Let's check out any news. Looking to get wins over their opponents by any means, Robert Roode and AJ Styles have resorted to using underhanded tactics and cheap shots against Xavier Woods, Consequences Creed, and R-Truth, Ron the Truth Killings. And that's another show. But that's pretty much all we got, folks. I wish I didn't mess it up. Note to self: keep my thumb away from the options button, and this won't happen. Well, join us next Thursday for an actual episode of Impact Wrestling. All the shows what we're going to do now, not that will prevent this from happening, is we will pre-record these episodes and set them to premiere at not as late times. International Wrestling, that's going to be random. NWA will be at 5 o'clock. Fired Pro will be at, International Wrestling will be in random times between Sunday night and Tuesday. NWA will be at 5 p.m. Tuesdays, Eastern Standard Time. Fired Pro will be on Wednesdays, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Impact Wrestling will be on at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Oh, wait. Scratch that. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock Thursdays. Or 9 o'clock. We haven't figured out Impact yet. You know what you should do is subscribe to this channel and turn notifications so you know when it's on. ECW will be on Fridays. We haven't figured out the time for that either. And then Ring of Honor Saturday Morning Wrestling will be on 11 a.m. on Saturdays. Though this Friday ECW will be 11 o'clock again, maybe later. And this Saturday, also not sure what time, is Ring of Honor's Global War pay-per-view. Like I said, follow the channel, turn on notifications to know when it'll be on. Thank you for watching. Like this video or dislike and give a comment. Peace.